juicy and like nice. Storage for now again. I need to edit some videos so then my storage doesn't keep running out. Okay, so that's done. Kisses. Favorite TV shows and films. So I'm gonna do like childhood and then like adulthood TV shows and films. But there's so many and it's so hard to pick. So first of all we have DreamWorks animations. So good. I love is Wally DreamWorks. I love Wally. Wally. I love Wally. That was a really good kids film. One of my favourites. Labyrinth. If you're a 90s baby and you haven't seen Labyrinth, where have you been? My sister had an obsession with David Bowie. When we were younger, and we used to watch Labyrinth every Skins I used to love when I was like 13 years old. I used to watch that. I loved it. But I only ever watched season 1 and 2 because Effie was my favourite character. And then Stranger Things I am currently watching. I've just finished the last season, so I started watching that when I was like 18 maybe or something like that, and I loved it. I was obsessed. I've got a Stranger Things shirt somewhere, and yeah, and then I started watching it again recently, and I finished the last season, and now I'm waiting till Boxing Day to see the rest. So I would say that's one of my favourites. I really liked Heroes, the TV show as well. That was great. And Walking Dead, I could literally rewatch the whole of The Walking Dead. My favourite character was, or still is, Rosalita. So I also really like Maggie, but not in the last seasons. And Glenn, of course. I'm not a fan of Negan, but on the last seasons, I kind of like low-key fell in love with him a little bit. And then any more TV shows I can think of. I love watching Big Brother every time it comes on. I'll watch it because it's something I used to watch when I was a kid, and I just love Big Brother. It's great. I like wish I could go on there, but I don't think I ever will. I don't think I could like function in a house with that many different people. I'd end up going crazy. Like I'd get kicked out somehow, definitely because of my mental health. Like I wouldn't be able to survive in there with loads of random people like that. I'm also watching I'm a Celeb at the moment. I wouldn't say it's my favourite thing to watch, but I just watched it when I was a kid. I used to love Adventure Time. That was one of my favourites, but I don't watch it anymore. I absolutely love The Simpsons, but I never really watched that either, so it's just like a favourite from the past, if you get me. I bet there's going to be so many more that I can think of that, like, yeah, but I just can't think. I have baby brain right now. Let me see. Film-wise, I love that film with, is it called Deception? It's about dreams and entering into people's dreams and stuff. I can't remember the name, but I think it's Leonardo DiCaprio that stars in it. I'm low-key obsessed with like murder mysteries at the moment, so I've been watching a load of films that are like murder mystery vibes. Scooby-Doo, and that's one of my favourite films. Yeah, so favorite adult films. I've never really liked like scary movies or like actual scary, not the scary movie. I've never actually liked scary movies. I like gore and like zombie films, like they're my favourites, and like sci-fi and time travel and like thrilling stuff with a lot of gore in it. But I'm not really into like scary movies that are like aim to scare you. I find them a bit cringy. But I give them a go, you know. Like The Conjuring and stuff, it's just not my cup of tea. What can I think of? Let me see. Films. I paid for all seasons of Manifest because I thought that was the best TV show known to man. I think actually that's been one of my favourite shows, like, in the last few years. I've been binge watching since I got pregnant and stuff. So yeah, that's been really great, Manifest. When I was a kid as well, there was 2 things I forgot from when I was a kid. Neverending Story. If you've never seen it, watch it as an adult. It's so good. It's like really like, it's like a lovely story. And Drop Dead Fred is so funny, and that was one of my favourites as a kid as well, and I just rewatch it. My boyfriend's favourite is Saw, but my boyfriend's favourite TV show is film is Jaws, but because I didn't watch it when I was younger, I just think it's so cringy because the effects are so different now. So yeah, but I really can't think of any more adult films I could think of that I like. It's really annoying. I watch a lot of childhood films with my daughter as well, so I've been into watching kids animation type things. Monsters Inc. as well. Yeah,